Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'm going to explain how you can be sure that these surgical masks are in high quality and are not fake. These surgical masks supposed to have 3 layers. I will show you and I will go through all the tests to find out whether or not this surgical mask is fake or this surgical mask is a true high quality surgical mask that will protect you and will protect others from you. The first thing you need to do is to make a visual test and find out whether or not this surgical mask is actually a 3-layer mask. The second test is the non-flammability test. This means that the middle layer should be a melt-blown fabric, but not a non-woven fabric. If it's a non-woven fabric, when you lit it with the flame, it will burn like a paper. If it's a true melt-blown fabric, then once you lit with the fire, then it will melt down. It will not burn like a paper, it will actually melt down. The next test is the water resistant test. So the top layer should be water resistant or water repellent. This means that once you get some splashes of airdrops, right, or from hazardous liquids from others when they sneeze at you, for example, or respiratory droplets into your face while you're wearing your mask, that outer layer should protect the droplets coming inside to your mask. So they should be water repellent or water resistant, okay? The next test is the electrostatic absorption test. So when you take the middle layer, which is a melt-blown fabric, and cut it in pieces, in tiny pieces, and because of the electrostatic phase, while you cut them, when you put the outer surface of the mask on top of it, it will actually stick to the outer surface, or it will even stick if your scissor is a stainless steel scissor, then it will also stick onto your scissor while you are cutting it. The next test is the light transmission test. Look, if your mask is an original, a high quality surgical mask, a 3-layer surgical mask, then it should not be, because of the filter, the melt-blown fabric filter in the middle, it should be less porous than a low quality or a fake 3-layer surgical mask. The one that has a non-woven fabric or even different types of mid-layer pseudo filter are often more porous, so that means that light can go through more strongly compared to a high quality one where the light that goes through is actually pretty dim. The next test is the breath test. So if your surgical mask, a 3-layer surgical mask, is a good quality one, this means when you put it on, as much as hard you blow air out, you cannot extinguish the fire. So if you have a candle or any fire, you will hold in front of you. Be careful when you do that, and try blow as hard as you can air out. If this is a high quality one, you will not be able to extinguish the flame. So those are the 7 tests that help you to understand whether or not your 3-layer surgical mask is actually a high quality one, not a fake one. Once you do these tests and you find your high quality surgical mask, then you can order more of those. So do your tests first, be safe, be healthy, and always use a high quality surgical mask. I always recommend them more than the self-made fabric or any other types of masks that are not actually really protecting you or protecting others from you. And of course, it's always important to wear a mask rather than not wearing a mask. Always remember that. But please use a surgical mask, a high quality surgical mask, and please do all these tests and find out which one is actually a good one and high quality one, not a fake one, and please use those for yourself and for your loved ones. And always once you wear your surgical mask, do social distancing, minimum 6 feet, but latest research showed coronavirus can also go further than 6 feet. So 8 feet is more recommended. So try to use at minimum 6 feet, but if you can, stay away from people further if you can. So please, social distancing is very important, and wearing a good quality mask, okay? So please check also other videos of ours where we explain the difference between surgical masks and N95 masks, and also how long is coronavirus stable on surfaces. We explain 2 research studies published in March 2020. I will have another video where I explain if the surgical mask is not fitting well on your sides. If you have a small face like I have, then I will show you a tip where you can make it more tight so that it's a little bit closer to N95, a little bit more protective, and have less leakage from the sides, okay? So thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Use your mask, use it correctly, purchase a correct mask, and do social distancing, and take care.